just got an achievement. Buy all the upgrades for the wedding. Oh, amazing. Ugh. I hate this dress. Oh no, her mum's gonna be so upset. Ahem. I think that's supposed to be him clearing his throat. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And, oh, damn it. What? Is he drunk? We should just laugh at him. Can someone help? The young prince or Ivo, are you alright? Of course, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Your Grace. So, I mean, he looks fine, doesn't he? Like I said, company, my wife. Yes. Here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. You look... Wow, that's a big dress. Oh. He's still a better pick than Rodovia. Is he though? I mean, he seems nice, doesn't he? He seems nice enough. You'll get used to him. Please make some effort to give him a chance. At least you will be safe, and that's what matters most, darling. Mm-hmm. Your Grace! Men from Rodovia! You didn't manage to clear their posts. I hope this is nothing serious. A nearby village was raided. They've kidnapped the blacksmith's children. Okay, so all three of these options are go away, basically. We'll deal with this later, I suppose, is the sort of the nicest response. I'll have my general check this out as soon as I have time. Yeah. Yes, Your Grace. What? I'll be on my way if you will excuse me. What? That was out of my hands, though, surely. Talus. About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army. I get full access to the archives. I wasn't sure if you would honour our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Why would you think that? Are you trying to insult me? I mean, he's been very insulting the entire time he's been in my castle. I'm not even going to ask him, I'm just going to say, I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was first class too. It's a good job I'm a fast reader, because that was not enough time to read that, really. I looked for him everywhere. Oh no, Smudge is missing. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidani. This salad looks surprisingly flavoursome. What is it? A Calades recipe? Pfft, look at that dress. I wonder how the young prince will find anything in the midst of it. Oh no! Oh, these snails are extremely undercooked. What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smudge! The party went better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I've wasted... I've spent enough time with the guests. Oh. Off he goes to the... Honestly, I thought that's where he was going to go a minute ago. I thought he was just going to, like, go off to his archive. Like, right, job's done, they're married, I'm going to go back to my burgs. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I'll take my leave, Eric. Seriously, what a bastard. Tallis. Ha! Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast. Drink at least one more with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Ugh. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. Oh, well done, Dad. Oh no! Until the ill-fated toast, that is. Cough, cough. He's blue. Eric, do something. No. Oh, we've... Right at the last millisecond. I so don't care about this guy. He's so rude. Move! Oh god. Tallis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He is not, is he? Father? Oh my god, he's purple. Your Grace! Father? I know, my voice acting is just incredible. How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow this to happen? What? How is it my fault? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we're grateful for. But this? What? I didn't kill him. This is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. Just because someone dies in my house doesn't mean I did it. The King of Atana, Tallis, is dead. Ivo, you're Tallis' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Don't waste any time. He's not even cold yet, and you're nicking his crown. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king already making decisions, it's been 30 seconds. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. Divorce. And I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the King of Davin, you are responsible for Tallis' death unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davin will not receive from support from Atana. Lorsulia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. I mean... Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said. The marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. I hate that this is like set in a time where women were considered property of men. Because Lorsulia has no say in this whatsoever. She's now married to him, which means she has to do what he says. Get through the wedding night achievement. Oh, I haven't played in like over a week, and this is what I come back to. This is mental. I thought, oh yeah, you know, let's save the wedding till next time I play, because that'll be something fun to look forward to. I'm mind blown. Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available in the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. So now I'm paying for my Oh, okay. Right. So previously, that's what that meant then. He, the king who just died, Tallis, was paying for my general. So now I'm paying for him. And he costs 9 gold per week. All right. Week 10. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Surely you can remember more than that. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Larsula's dress a bit too much, if you ask me. But nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are again deeply sorry about your daughter, Lord Etten. Oh no, because we didn't have a general left, did we? To help him to find his daughter. Thank you, Your Grace. My wife is still in mourning. Oh, I'm not, but my wife is. What? I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talis soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talis must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talis wasn't anyone's favourite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Rodovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talis, Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighbouring lords, make allies, sign treaties. It sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. That would be great. Thank you, Lord Etten. Not so fast, Your Grace. I thought there was going to be a catch. I can't simply give everything away for nothing now, can I? Lures. I like the way you said that. Lures from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric? Caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I will see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over and see what we can do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. Oh, pigeon. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our armies will also cost us supplies. Only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Certainly sounds that way. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. Okay. Oh, there's all sorts of things happening right now. Okay, I just want to look at the allies list here. Oh, loads of people. To prepare for battle, you need to make alliances with lords. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lord offerings are shown to the right of their profile. Alright, so the red ones we can't invite, but we can invite all of these people. And then the green ones are already allied, right? So we've already got her 60 soldiers and her 1 resources. So let's invite this Lurs guy. Cool. We've only got 1 pigeon, so we can only invite 1 person at a time, unfortunately, but hey-ho. He's got a little fella above his head. Okay. And then the archives. Right, let's see here. The wedding of Larsula and Ivo. Wedding took a turn. Talis died. Investigation. Eric has assigned the task of solving the murder to his advisor while he focuses on strengthening his army. Ivo, he's taken Larsula, Lord Etten's spice supply. Okay, cool. Okay, this general. No sign of the Rodovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. They must have gone away in a hurry. I was going to say, did we pick up the golden supplies? Let's have a look at this map then. Oh, okay, cool. So we've got 3 places to go and investigate. We'll come back to that. Let's just see if we need to use our general for anything else first. Let's just have a chat with the servant. You've called for me, Your Grace. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. didn't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. Oh, I love his voice. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me, I swear. I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Calm down. Yeah, I mean, I believe him. Why would he be here if he'd actually just killed a king, knowingly? I mean, he did, technically, but it wasn't, you know, his fault. So, it's alright. I wasn't saying you did anything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace, I know nothing. But... The dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until the royal trial. After the royal trial, sorry. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, let's have a chat with the banker. We meet again. A shame what happened to King Tallis, truly. Indeed. But still, we ought to review our business, I'm afraid. Oh no, the wedding dress. As we discussed with Queen Aurelia, we have covered the cost of the dress. As this wasn't your first loan. Sorry, I can't read. As this isn't your first loan from us, I will have to add 10 gold fee to your total debt. This would bring everything to 60 gold. As usual, everything is repaid in weekly installments of 10 gold. Ah, youngsters these days. What wouldn't we do for them? Well, it wasn't the daughter, though. I was doing this for my waifu, so... Now, is there anything else I can help with? That is it for now. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. Okay, goodbye. Peasant? Your Grace, my son. A disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he is too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Oh no. I want to help you, but I don't want to tie up my general helping you find your wayward son. Oh, let's give him some gold. I believe that should be enough to cover your loss. Is your son worth 7 gold? I get paid for losing my son. That's wonderful. Thank you, Your Grace. Grasnia? Go send all the other little brats into the forest. We're getting rich. Well, no, because if you come back again and you're like, oh, I've lost another child, then I'm afraid I'm going to send you packing. Oh. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Oh, okay. That's all for now. I don't know what that little thing was above his head. Pigeon. Dear father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davin. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sadani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Lorsulia. Oh yes, Atana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Lorsulia, tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Alright, let's go and have a chat with whoever's about. Asalia, maybe. Yes, father. I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Although Lorsulia's dress was quite embarrassing. I can't believe you chose that one for her. I'd never let you choose my dress. I tried my best to choose something good. I thought she'd like it. Mother seemed to love it. Honestly, that's all that matters. Happy wife, happy life. Lorsulia sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there is any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? I mean, you do frequently, so... Ooh, what's going on here? Audrey said I can review the evidence here. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Cool. We don't have any yet then, I guess. Your Grace? How are you doing? Is everything alright, Sadani? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. She's upset about Smudge getting eaten. She doesn't probably have much of a concept of what happened to Talus. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone, and now Smudge is, well... Smudge is 6 feet underground. I mean, he isn't. He's probably working his way through someone's intestine right now. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. Oh, okay. So he didn't actually get eaten. Okay, that's slightly better, I guess. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? I'm sorry she had to go. I couldn't keep her here. She had to go, Sadani. One day you'll also find a prince you'll want to go with. Ew, I hate boys. I'll never do that. Lorsulia wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother let me. Or, no. Tell her Asalia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I'll come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come see me whenever you're ready. I'll see you later, Pumpkin. I love her. She's so adorable. Let's go see Wifey. Darling. What happened to the wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lorsulia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We're gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. How can I help, Your Grace? I've heard you know something about Talus' death. Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No. But I have found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. How did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, I was a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Did you have anything to do with Talus' death? It would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. You will stay here a while longer, maybe you'll be useful. Okay, let's just... Sure, as long as I don't die from boredom first. Not my problem. Okay. After questioning the dungeon guard, King Eric has inferred that someone entered the wine cellar on the wedding night. Whoever it was, they lost a big animal tooth that could be used to trace them. Can we go to the wine cellar? Oh, so I've got a large tooth here. Why are you telling me to come back here, darling? Oh, okay. I have a lead on the investigation. Nice. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Tal's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davin. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. That's all I found. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all of these new things, and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. So I think we've probably done everything that we can do. If we just tell Audrey to... to find a hunter. Okay, let's write a letter. Oh no, we need to wait for Sardani. Let's go back. Okay, right. Let's go back and talk to Sardani and see if she's made up her mind what she wants to say. No, she hasn't. Okay. I don't want to, like, not write the letter this week, because, you know, if we progress the game, then it's going to be next week. And that means we haven't responded, so I'm just going to write the letter. Ask her about herself. Ask Lorsulia how she is, what she does with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. That's it. That's the letter. Alright, cool. Let's progress then to... Oh, there's an agent still. Oh, right. Thank you so much for reminding me, bro. Let's go to Luba, shall we? Send a general to investigate. Alright. Now we can progress. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary. If you don't pay the army, you will lose some soldiers. That's fair. Alright, so we've got the army upkeep is 4 food, but we have 9 food coming in, so we're still gaining. And then we've got 19 gold going out, but we have 17 coming in. So as long as we're not working ourselves into a deficit, then that's absolutely fine. So, oh, look at this. Okay, so stables unlock 7 additional locations to explore on the map. Training grounds gains 10 army per week, but it costs 35 gold. Carnival, gain 5 boost to contentment, 1 use. Prepare general. General will be available during the battle. I think this gaining 10 army a week is the smart investment, right? We're still gaining gold. Wait, if we get that, we're gonna be on the bread line if we do that. Maybe we'll do that next week. I don't want to leave us like without, so let's do that.